Guide me always, Lord. Guide me, Lord. When I find myself lost in the uncertainties of life, when the weight of choices hangs over me, and I can't seem to see the path forward, when I doubt, when uncertainty clogs my thoughts, when I find it difficult to see the road ahead, I submit everything to you. I think your intentions for me are ideal, and your understanding far surpasses mine. You, Lord, have already laid the path even if I cannot see the future. Above everything, I adore and love you. You are my Father. Knowing you will bring me where I need to go, I surrender myself totally to you. I am glad you love me as it is everlasting. Lord, I appreciate every favor you have bestowed upon me, as well as every blessing yet to be granted. Your knowledge is unbounded, your direction perfect. Lead me, Lord, down the roads I have not yet traveled. Help me to remember that you are with me, clearing the path when doubt and worry surface and uncertainty seems like a thick fog. When I feel weak and my spirit lapses, your Holy Spirit will empower me. Allow your light to be my roadmap, lighting each stride I make. Lord, guide me when my heart is heavy and I feel the weight of choices falling on me. Lord, help me to see clarity in you, as only you can provide the answers my spirit searches for. I implore you to lead me with your knowledge and truth when I find myself at the junction of life and not knowing which direction to go. Instruct me to believe in your divine purpose, even if I do not grasp it. Lead me, Lord, to a place of tranquility in which I may relax, knowing you are in charge of my life. Guide me, Lord, when night is dark and the road appears unknown. Remind me that you are by my side even at the worst of times when I feel alone, lost, or overwhelmed. My strength, my lighthouse, and my haven is you. Lead me over the hardships and obstacles that lie ahead. Through the storm, let me not forget to thank you and praise when happiness comes back and the sun shines once more. Let my heart constantly be overflowing with thanks for your presence in my life, for your love that never fades. Lord, guide me in my contact with other people. Allow me to be to others in my vicinity a source of love, understanding, and serenity. Instruct me in patience, compassion, and kindness, even in trying circumstances. May I always try to be a tool of your peace in a world so much in need of it, reflecting your love in my activities. Lead me to be your hands and feet, distributing your love and light with everyone I come across, a heart full of love serving others. Remind me, Lord, of your promises when uncertainty starts to chew at my faith. You have vowed to be with me constantly, even when I cannot see you or feel your presence. Never to forsake me. Guide me, Lord, back to you during such times. Strengthen my faith, rejuvenate my soul, and assist me to believe in your perfect love. Though I cannot see it, I trust you are working all things together for my good. Your plans for me are excellent. Lord, guide me in my serving others. Allow my heart to be full of love and compassion. Let my hands be available to assist anyone in need. May my life reflect your grace and compassion, a living evidence of your love for all people. Lead me to people in need of a word of encouragement, a helping hand, or just a listening ear, those who are struggling. For those who are lost or suffering, let my life be a lighthouse of your love, Lord, amid the darkness. Lord, lead me in the still times of prayer when I am with you alone. Allow your serenity to occupy my heart and soul, thus soothing the fears and concerns that so frequently grip me. I discover the calm the world cannot provide when you are around. Only in you, Lord, my soul is rejuvenated and fortified. Help me always to search you constantly, to come to you in prayer and to rest in your calm. Lead me to schedule time for you every day, so that my relationship with you takes front stage. Lead me in every choice, Lord, large or little. Help me to seek your will and believe in your plan, whether I have a simple daily chore or a decision to change my life. You are in charge of my life. Hence I wish to travel the road you have indicated for me. I trust you to be directing me toward what is best even when I cannot know why certain events occur. Knowing that you know what is best for me, I surrender my will to use because yours is wiser than mine. Guide me when, Lord, I am tempted. Help me to stay faithful to your ways and to reject the draw of the earth. Strengthen my soul and give me the grace to decide what is right even under trying circumstances. Allow my behavior to mirror your holiness, Lord, thereby guiding me to lead a life fit for you. Tell me of your kindness and pardon when I fall. Then help me to straighten out the road of righteousness. When I am feeble, Lord, be my strength. When I feel terrified, be my bravery. Be my lighthouse when I am lost. And in all things, knowing you are with me at every turn helps me to trust in you. Lord, guide me constantly in every moment of my life, in every choice, in every connection, in every difficulty, and in every delight. Trusting in your love and your wisdom, may I constantly attempt to do your will. Lord, guide me when my soul is tired and the weight of life is on my shoulders. Be my strength in those times of frailty when I feel as if I cannot continue. Remind me that your grace is enough for me. In my weakness, your might is made flawless. Lift me up, Lord, when I am down and equip me the will to keep pushing onward. You are with me, traveling with me, guiding me over the worst valleys and onto verdant fields of serenity and relaxation. Lead me, Lord, through uncertain times. Let your wisdom lead my path when it is unknown and I have no idea which direction to turn. Teach me to believe in your time even when I am restless, even when I cannot see the end of the journey. You, Lord, know the plans you have for me, plans to flourish me and not to damage me, plans to give me a hope and a future. Though I can't yet see the goal, help me to trust you to be guiding me in the correct way and to give up my need for control. Lord, when the winds of uncertainty and dread blow against me, when I am tempted to give up, lead me. Remind me that you are the firm rock upon which I stand. Let your voice be louder than the uncertainties whirl about in my head. You never will, and you have never failed me. Lead me toward remembering your faithfulness, leaning on your promises, and walking by faith rather than sight. Even in seemingly challenging or perplexing situations, I trust you are working all things for my benefit. Lead me, Lord, at those times of choice. Whether the choices are little or significant, let me always seek your will above my own. Give me the clarity and sense of judgment to recognize what is right. Then, even if it will be challenging, have the bravery to travel that road. Help me to concentrate on what you are saying to me. Listen to your calm, tiny voice to silence the noise of the world. Lead me in the manner of righteousness, Lord, and hold my feet from straying from the road you have set out for me. Guide me, Lord. When life offers decisions that seem insurmountable, or when the weight of obligation becomes intolerable, before I act, help me to stop and search your wisdom. Let me wait patiently for your instruction, instead of rushing under the demands of the world. When I search you with all my heart, I know you will lead me and show me the road I should go. Help me to keep in mind that I will discover the solutions I need in you, as you are the source of all knowledge. Leader, guide me in my contacts with others. Let me talk slowly and listen quickly. Compassion and empathy will assist me to view people through your eyes. Remind me of the grace you have offered me when I am tempted to criticize or condemn. Then, help me to treat others with the same kindness. Allow my remarks to be soft and kind, uplifting others and creating peace instead of conflict. Help me to be in every interaction and every discussion a mirror of your love. Coach me, Lord, in the challenging relationships. When misinterpretation occurs or nasty words are spoken, encourage me to react with compassion and pardon. Always working to bring harmony back where there is conflict, let me be an agent of reconciliation. As you have forgiven me, teach me to let go of anger and resentment, to believe you can cure even the worst of wounds. Lead me to be a peacemaker, to plant love and understanding wherever I go. When tempted, Lord, guide me, strengthen my soul, so I could follow your orders and fight the draw of sin. allowing me keep my eyes set on you and your everlasting promises instead of allowing the transient pleasures of this planet influence me. Remind me of who I am in you when I find myself tempted to follow the herd, to compromise my morals, or to cut short my work. Called to spend a life honoring you, I am your child. Lead me to choose righteousness, even if it will be challenging or will cost me anything. Lord, guide me through angry and frustrated times. Help me to retain my peace when events deviate from my expectations, or when individuals let me down, or when situations irritate me. Let me reply patiently and sympathetically instead of being fast to get angry or rude. Help me to keep in mind that, even in cases where events do not go as planned, you are in charge. Help me to believe that, in spite of obstacles and disappointments, you are working all things together for good. Guide me, Lord, to your serenity when my heart is restless. Guide me back to the reality of your word in those times when worry tries to overwhelm me or when concerns about the future occupy my thoughts. Christ Jesus has promised to provide me peace, a peace that transcends all knowledge and protects my heart and mind. Knowing you care for me, help me to focus all of my worries on you. Lead me to believe you are looking after me, and to let my worries and concerns find your hands. Lord, guide me in the still times of introspection. Help me to concentrate on you when the weight of life disappears, and I am left alone with my thoughts. Let me consider your kindness, your loyalty, and your love. Lead me to spend time to be quiet before you, listen for your voice, and let you to speak to my heart. During those silent times, revive my soul and spirit. Lead me to search you first in everything. Schedule time for you in the middle of my hectic life, and give my relationship with you first priority. Guide me, Lord, to rest in you when the demands of life overwhelm me. Remember me. You have promised to bear my weight. Therefore, I do not have to carry the weight of the earth on my shoulders. Lead me to spend time in your presence, finding regeneration, rest, and rejuvenation. Let me find balance and calm in you instead of let the rigors of life overtake me. Lead me to believe that I have control and that I need not struggle or worry. You are leading my path. Lord, guide me through uncertainty. Help me to hang on to you when my faith seems flimsy and doubt drags me down. Remind me that you are the same yesterday, today, and always, even if the world around me seems to be whirling out of control and the conditions of life appear to be. You cannot change. Lead me to believe in your unchanging character and to keep in mind that your love for me is always consistent even when my emotions change. Lead me to anchor my soul in you because, in every storm, you are my fortitude, stronghold, and haven. Guide me, Lord. Find me at a crossroads uncertain of which course to go. Give me the confidence to follow the route you have put ahead of me, even if it means stepping out in faith and the road ahead is unknown. Let your spirit be the voice behind me, saying, "This is the way. Walk in it." Help me to trust you going before me, clearing the path. You grasp what I cannot see and what I cannot comprehend. Though the road seems unknown, guide me to go knowing that you are guiding me toward wonderful things. Lead me, Lord, throughout fearful times. Lead me back to your serenity when anxiety grips my heart and blurs my head. Allow your flawless love to drive away every anxiety. Remember me that nothing can separate me from your love. You are with me constantly and permanently. Trusting you are in charge, help me to place my concerns at your feet. Guide me to remember that you have the future in your hands and that I am secure in your care when the future feels terrifying or overpowering. Lead me, Lord, over temptation. Give me the will to stay firmly in your truth when the attraction of the world pulls at me and when I'm tempted to veer from your road. Help me to reject the falsehoods of the adversary and to hang on the promises your word offers. Remind me remember the greater calling you have put on my life when I am tempted to give in or choose the simple path out. Lead me to live in integrity, to decide what is right above what is convenient, and to believe, even in trying circumstances, that your ways are always best. Lord, guide me when I feel as if obstacles are insurmountable. Provide me the tenacity to keep forward even if the road is difficult. Let my frailty be suitable for your strength. Remember me that nothing is too difficult for you, and that with you all things are possible. Lead me to depend totally on you, instead of my own power or knowledge. You are my shield, sustainer, and assistant. Remind me in every difficulty that you are with me, and that you will never abandon me, nor leave me behind. Lead me, Lord, amid sad times. Be my consolation when loss is intolerable and my heart is overwhelmed. Put me tightly in your loving arms. Remember me that you are the God seeing my tears, hearing my screams, and knowing my most intense suffering. Lead me to seek comfort in your presence, to recall that you rescue the crushed in spirit and are close to the brokenhearted, knowing that you will one day wipe away every tear and offer healing to every wound. Assist me to hang on to the hope of your promises in the midst of grief. Guide me, Lord. Help me to find the reason behind the way events unfold. Help me to believe in your sovereignty when life doesn't make sense, or when I find myself wondering about circumstances. Although I may not always grasp your methods, I know your ways are better than mine, and your ideas are greater than my ideas. Lead me to let go of the desire for responses, and to relax knowing you are in charge. I can trust you to be working all things together for my benefit, even if I do not know everything. Lord, guide me in the search of knowledge. Let me search for knowledge over riches, authority, or acclaim. Instruct me to appreciate the everlasting things and to search for the riches unbreakable from moth or rust. When I have to make choices, enable me to consult your advice and pay attention for your direction. Allow your word to be a lighthouse pointing the road ahead of me and a torch for my feet. Help me to apply the knowledge of your word to every sphere of my life and to make choices consistent with your desire. Lord, guide me at joyful times. Let me not forget to thank you when blessings flood and everything seems to be perfect. Let me recall that you created every good and perfect gift. Lead me to rejoice from a heart full of thanks, because you are the source of all my blessings. Share with others my happiness. Be a lighthouse in the life of those around me, and help me to propagate the love and delight you have lavished upon my life. Lord, guide me in the still times of introspection. Let me experience your presence when I stop to be quiet, to seek your face. Help me to find times of silence amid the hecticness of life, when I could interact with you, where I may hear your voice speaking to my heart. Lead me to pray. Schedule time for you in the middle of my daily obligations, and give my relationship with you first priority. Allow those calm times to serve as a rejuvenation and nourishment for my spirit. Lord, guide me in humility. Remind me of my need on you when pride starts to sprout in my heart. Apart from you, I am powerless. Let me never forget. Lead me to live in humility, to understand that you give every skill, every talent, every success. Help me to use the abilities you have given me for your glory rather than for my own, always putting their needs first. Guide me to serve others with a spirit of humility and try to elevate others rather than looking for validation from myself. Guide me, Lord, back to the reality of your promises when the demands of life seem intolerable. Remind me that you are always with me, that you are kind and trustworthy. Lead me to stick to you in every season of life, in happiness or in grief, in plenty or in need, in assurance or in uncertainty. I lack nothing when you are my shepherd, guide, and protector. Lead me, Lord, in the times when uncertainty becomes intolerable. Lead me back to the fact that you have gone before me at those times when the weight of doubt sits on me and I fight to make sense of the road ahead. You know the path ahead, every bend, every obstacle and gift. Remind me, Lord, you are the one who keeps everything together, even if I do not always see the complete picture. Help me to relax knowing that you are a wonderful and loyal God who does not desert his children. You are sovereign over all things. Guide me back to your love, which throws away all fear when mine is heavy with anxiety. Sometimes, Lord, the future seems so far off that dread starts to slink into my head. Help me to discover serenity in your presence during such times. You are the God of all consolation, the one that offers serenity more than comprehension can offer. Let me recall that nothing shocks you. Nothing is too large for you to manage. Lead me to believe that you are more than able to manage every concern, every worry, and every fear that seeks to establish itself in my heart. When I have decisions to make that seem too tough, Lord, in your wisdom lead me. I am asking now. You have promised to freely provide insight to those who seek. I need your guidance in my life and your clarity when the road ahead looks unknown. Show me the road to go, Lord. Help me to see what is right, what fits your will, and what will honor you from. When I have to wait, help me to be patient. When you ask me to act, be brave. Let me not rely only on my wisdom. In all my ways, honor you and believe you will straighten my road. Guide me, Lord, when temptations from daily life attempt to entice me off your road. Sometimes the world is so beautiful and provides what seems to be a simpler path. Deeply down, yet I know your ways are greater and superior. Help me to withstand the attraction of the world and the falsehoods of the adversary by keeping solid in your truth. Lord, strengthen me to choose righteousness even if it would be difficult or against the norm. Remember me that you have called me to a life distinct from others that mirrors your purity and mercy. Guide me back to your strength when the weight of life becomes intolerable. There are days when my own energy runs out, and I feel as if I cannot get another step forward. Lord, remind me at such times that your grace is sufficient for me. Your might is well created in my frailty. Knowing that I do not have to accomplish this on my own will, help me to rely on you, draw from your limitless supply of strength, and carry marching ahead. In times of need, you are my sustainer, my strength, and my always available aid. Lead me, Lord, through the sad and bereaved times. Be my consolation when my heart breaks and the loss is too deep for words. You are the God who wraps up their wounds and cures the brokenhearted. Remind me that you are close even deep inside my suffering. You are beside me at every sad time. You watch every tear that falls. Assume for me that you are working for my benefit even amid my loss. Knowing you are the God of resurrection and new beginnings, and that you will create beauty from the ashes of my suffering, help me to hang on to hope. Lord, help me to gracefully strive to forgive and lead me. Sometimes the wounds are too severe, the pain too fresh, and forgiveness seems unattainable. I have been forgiven, so I know you call me to pardon. Help me to let go of the wrath, release the bitterness, and move in the freedom of pardon. Lead me to see people as you see them, and let me to provide the same grace you so generously have given me. Let forgiveness be evidence of your love operating in my heart, and let it heal myself, as well as those who have offended me. Lead me, Lord, throughout times of plenty and delight. Let me not forget to thank you even if life is blessed, and everything is going well. Let me recall that I have been blessed by you. Every good thing comes from you. Use my gifts to benefit others. Be kind with what I have been given, and be a mirror of your kindness in the earth. Remember that I have been given so much by your favor, not by my own efforts. Hence, guide me to be modest. Guide me, Lord, back to the basis of your promises when my faith seems weak. Sometimes uncertainty comes in, and I question if you are really here or listening. Remind me in such times of your faithfulness throughout my lifetime. Remind me remember the times you have carried me through, the prayers you have answered, and the ways you have regularly showed up for me. Remembering who you are, clinging on to the knowledge that you are a God always loyal, always present, always working for my benefit will help me to grow in faith. Lord, guide me in my contacts with other people. Help me to be to everyone I come across a mirror of your love. Let my words be full of compassion, my deeds be kind, and my heart to be understanding. Lead me to be a peacemaker, to unite where there is strife, and to plant love where conflict exists. Help me to see people through your eyes, love them as you love them, and treat them with the same grace and kindness that you have shown me. At last, Lord, lead me on my everyday path with you. Help me to remain near to you, to search for you every day, and to give your top importance in my life. Let the basis upon which all else is base my connection with you. Guide me to follow where you lead, to trust you in every season, and to live my life so that your name shines. Remind me that you are with me every step of the way, even when the road is difficult. The path is unknown. The obstacles seem insurmountable. You are my buddy, guide, defender, and savior. Bless,